So we're just walking down this beautiful kind of country path right here, and I noticed all these poppies out, and I thought this is a perfect example to kind of show you what I'm talking about, why using the 2.5 to kind of get those detail shots, whereas you might want to use it for something like this view right here, which would be great, but you can also use it for something so close up and cool like these poppies right here. If you want to get a nice kind of detailed shot of those. We've got, right now we're on our 1, but like if I hit that 2.5, you can get right in there, and you notice around the edge there, it's nice, it's focusing on this flower, and the ones behind it are nicely out of focus. So we'll go ahead and take those photos. I'm gonna actually now come all the way back out just because I really like kind of what's going on here. And we'll grab a couple of these. And with this, now with the 0.5, you can see how much more of the scene we could see. But what's something that you want to think of as a photographer, you want to think different angles. So you wouldn't want to shoot something directly straight on. You want to put, especially when the camera is this small and thin, you've got the ability to put it really anywhere you want. So something I like to do, and this is also going to utilize our timer, is if I put it over into, just make sure we had it set up right. If I put it into the timer function, so I would swipe up on there, I'm going to go over to my timer. I'm going to push, let's just 10 seconds so we can get out of the way, because what's going to happen is it's so wide. When I put this on the ground facing up, the angle that I want to be out of the frame, so I got to get way far away. So 10 seconds should do it. So I'm going to find a nice kind of flowery spot, let's see, between these poppies, and I'm just going to hit the button. So you see our countdown started. I'm going to place this on the ground, get back from it, it's flicking, took the photo. I'm gonna go back, let's see what that looks like. So it's cool, I like that, but there wasn't enough light, so I'm actually gonna go find another one where there's more light, and we'll try this one more time. But while I'm still here, I'm gonna show you a little bit more about what I was talking about with this 2.5. I'm just gonna grab a couple photos of these beautiful poppies that are all open right now. Look how cool it is, and it's so sharp. I actually have my timer still on, so I'm going to turn the timer off, and I'm going to come out of that, and I'm going to grab that frame. And like I said, I'm only maybe half a foot from the flower itself, and I've got nice focus on there. I could tap it just to make sure, but you can see on the screen it's nicely focused. And I'm just going to grab that. So that's a good example of kind of thinking outside the box and shooting with a lens you wouldn't have thought to do at that point, and then also kind of putting it in a location where you wouldn't have thought to do it at the same time. And then also utilizing that the self timer to help you trigger it where you can't actually stand there and trigger it and you want to get out of the way. Using that self timer is perfect for that. You can kind of put the camera in interesting positions where you couldn't with a kind of a bigger camera. So something to keep in mind.